craft YouTubers, it's the Cranky Crafter here. My name's Sarah and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a special video because this is a shout out to my friend Gaynor Boyce over on her channel, who is holding a challenge for Help the Aged. It's an organisation in the UK who raise money to help the aged through Christmas and through the winter months. Some of the elderly are on their own over this time period, and so what they help the aged do is they try to encourage them to to go to other places, and they help them when they can't afford to pay for their winter fuel bills and things like that. They do an awful lot for the elderly, and I know it's very close to Gaynor's heart because she has worked in a caring capacity for the elderly and I have too. I used to work in a care home years ago, before I even had my family. I think I only had when I had my first child, I was working in the care home, so I know firsthand how lonely these people can get, and it's really nice to be able to give back when you can do something to help raise money for charity. So what she would like you to do, and please pop over to, why have I gone all blurred? That's better. And please pop over to her channel and have a look. Her name's Gaynor Boyce. I will put the link down there in the description bar so that you can go over, and please pop over there and get behind her. All you need to do is make 5 Christmas cards and send them to her, and she's going to pop them into the Stampin' Up envelopes, boxes. So she's going to pop them into these boxes and decorate them, and then they're going to go along to the charity shop, and they're going to be sold to help raise money for the Help the Aged. You don't need to buy these and provide these, they're provided for you, but she would like you to send 5 cards and 5 envelopes, and that's all you need to do. So we're going to be making this card today, and I have started this video 4 times, and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, so I'm hoping I'm hoping to actually get through it. Now this is one of the cards that I'm going to be making and sending, but it's not going to have a wonky message inside. Now I stamped this after I'd put it on the card, otherwise I could have just turned it over and retried to get it straight. But don't worry, Gaynor, you won't be getting this one. I might cover it up, stamp it again and then just cover it up or something, so that I can actually send this card with it. So because it's quite pretty, isn't it? So this is the card that we're going to be making today, and we're going to be using the Snowflake Sentiments stamp set, and this is a lovely set. It says we got a big season's greetings, which is what I used on my card there, and then we've got Merry Christmas from our family to yours. We've got Wrapped in the Warmth of Christmas. We've got May the Miracle of Christmas fill your heart with joy. It's got a to and a from again, so you can make your tags. It's got 3 little snowflakes there. Then it's got wishing you a season of joy, a season of cheer, but most of all a wonderful year. I actually think that's a lovely sentiment and very generic, for all family and friends, and and then you've got the large snowflake, and there's a little bit medium-sized snowflake, and then there's this lovely like fleur, whatever you call it, what they called, flourish. Yep. So I managed to get through that bit. Okay, so let's hope that the rest of this goes well. So you will need a piece of well, I'm using Blushing Bride, and like I said, I took my piece of A4. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so I took my piece of A4 and I cut it that way at 4 1/8. So because I like to have mine, thank you, I like to have mine that way, open that way or that way, so that's why I do it. But I also cut mine down to 11.5 because I like to it's a dirty mark there, but don't worry, we're covering it up. I like to have cut mine down to 11.5 so I can score at 5 3/4. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put this aside for the moment, and I'm going to bring in my, you'll need 2 pieces of very vanilla, and these are cut at 3 7/8 by 5.5, and one's for the inside and one's for the outside. So we're going to concentrate on the outside one for the moment, and we're going to bring in this piece of scrap, and we're going to use Versamark, and we're going to use the largest snowflake in the stamp set, which is this one here. So we're just going to use that. And we're just going to random, just stamp at random. It's my husband's birthday today, so my girls are in the kitchen baking him a cake. Right, that's that one. And bring in our silver embossing powder. I'll do one in the middle. So where's my little spoon? What did I do with it? Hello. I lose everything. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong today. And there's my spoon. So we're going to do a bit of oh, I've just put my finger on it. Look, see? And I didn't use my embossing buddy. Never mind. No, I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that. So what I'm going to do is just wipe that off. Going to wipe that off. I'm going to start again. I put my fingers on it. So just wipe it off. Like so. Turn it over. It's a good job card's got, in actual fact, I think I'll bring in another one. That's it. And we'll try again, shall we? I want it to be perfect. I still didn't use my stamping buddy. What am I like? We'll just have to do a fingers crossed that it comes out okay. And there we go. Let's fingers crossed that it's okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about background noise, folks. Hope. Ooh. My family don't know the meaning of be quiet. There we go. And I'm just going to get these marks off my dirty finger marks. See, when you're embossing, it picks up everything, because you have grease on your fingers, like a natural grease, and it just picks that up. Just knock that off. It's better. There we go. Just pop that to the side. Oh, got a little bit there. There we go, and we'll just give it a blast. Sorry, close your ears, folks. I've just noticed one piece that has not actually got anything on. So, where did it go? There. There we go. And I can hear my girls arguing. I didn't think it would be long before they started arguing. So I'm just going to give this a blast with my heat gun. And it's so pretty. So that's that done, and I'm just going to turn it over and give it a little blast at the back to try and get it to flatten down a bit, because it actually does help. There we go. So that's looking nice there, can you see? So now we're going to do some filling in using the medium Snowflake, what we're talking about, and just randomly stamp. One more. That's nice, I think. So I'm going to let that dry and put that aside for the moment, and then I'm going to bring in my vellum, a piece of vellum, and I'm going to get my Season's Greetings, which is the large stamp, and my Versamark, because we're going to heat emboss this too. And I'm just going to, this is a brand new Versamark, so it's nice and juicy. So this is where I attempt to try and get it straight. There, so, and you have to be careful that it don't slide when you're using vellum. So you try and put it down. Sorry, you didn't see that, did you? I'm sorry. Try and put it down flat and be careful not to make it slide. Again, do you know what? I'm so bad. I keep forgetting to use my embossing buddy. So let's just hope that, again, I don't get greasy finger marks all over it. Get some embossing powder. cover that up. Missed a bit. What's that come out quite nicely? I've chucked me embossing powder everywhere. Right. So just gonna heat the gun up. When you're heating vellum, you want to heat your gun up till it's quite hot, because you want it on the vellum as least time as possible so it doesn't warp so much. So I'm heating my gun up, and hopefully it will change quite quickly, which it is. And that's it, on and off as quickly as possible so that you don't warp your vellum. And just while that's drying, I'm going to bring in the insert, and I'm going to hopefully try and get this straight this time, because I didn't on the last one, so I was a bit cross with myself. And we're going to be using a Blushing Bride ink for the inside, which is the same as I used it's the same as I used. Well, let's see if I can get this straight. On the outside. That's better, isn't it? Is that straight? Yeah, that's better. So that's it. Now what's left to do is to pop everything together. Move that out of the way. Oh, I'm going to bring in my vellum, and I'm going to cut that down. Now I always do it this way because I can never get things straight, so doing it this way, and eyeballing it so it's straight, is a lot easier for me. So that is how I like to do it. The actual feather needs to go up to about there. I think I need to take a little bit off the bottom. That's better. I like that much better. So now we have a piece of vellum. We're going to put our card together, and we're going to take our greeting and decide where we want it. I quite like it sort of that to the side there, and then I'm just gonna get that straight and just fold that over there like that, and then fold that over there like that, and there we go. That's nice and straight, she says. Phew. So where's my glue? There's my glue. Oh, this glue, I tell you, me and glue. I put glue on because it gives me a bit of wiggle room. So where is this folder? Just stick that bit down first. I don't want glue all over me. And then just pop that on. Hold that down. Open it up. And we're going to pop in our insert. It's probably way a bit too much glue there. I think I might wipe some of that off because I don't want it warping my card. Wishing you a season of joy, a season of cheer, but most of all a wonderful year. There we go, and that's my card for today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial, but more importantly I hope that you go over and you know, get behind the lovely Gaynor, and you know, she has got some nice prizes there too, so you know, I don't mind just being in it so that, you know, we can raise as much money as possible for Help the Aged. So please get behind her and please go over and you know, I tell you what, she's a wonderful crafter. So even if you go over just to have a look at her videos, go over and have a look at her videos, but more importantly, get behind her and get some Christmas cards in the post to her so that she can wrap them up and send them off for Help the Aged. Thanks folks for being with me today. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial, warts and all. As I said, I don't cut things out, so you just have to put up with it. And give me a thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss any more of my videos, then just click subscribe and you'll get notifications when I upload my videos. So thanks everybody, and I will catch you all later. Bye for now.